Hi, Megan Heidelberg here in Spartanburg at Stewart Law offices with Brent and Stewart. You've been so nice to kind of open up your offices for us to come in and ask, got lots of questions when it comes to workers' comp and car wrecks.
Okay.
And it seems like there may be different scenarios. Let's say you're hit by a tractor trailer.
Okay.
Is that something different than if you were hit by a car, other than the obvious?
Well, it depends on the injuries. Like you can have a tractor trailer wreck that's kind of in stop traffic, which doesn't do a lot of damage to your car. But if it is a serious tractor trailer wreck, you need to get into a personal injury lawyer immediately, be it myself or another lawyer. And the reason is locking down evidence is critical. If you would call me with a big tractor trailer wreck with serious injuries, we try to get an expert out to the scene immediately, someone that can protect the evidence and start putting together an accident reconstruction to say how the wreck took place. Tractor trailer cases are typically worse because of the injuries, just by the size of the vehicle. But you have to remember, you're dealing with a big business. They don't want to take responsibility a lot. And so there are records we want to keep from the trucking logs, anything with maintenance. So the quicker you get us, the quicker we can get out what's called a spoliation letter, which says trucking company, do not get rid of this. And if you do, we can use it against you. So contact an attorney with those kind of cases right away. Because
what if you're someplace, you're traveling, you're taking a summer vacation trip and you're hit out there. Does it matter? Do you call your, you know what I mean?
I do. And that's a good question because I think there's two things you have to know. If you're in Indiana, you need an Indiana lawyer. But if you have a personal injury lawyer that you're like in South Carolina, and you call them, they can help lock down the evidence. They can help find experts. And then they can associate with a firm out in Indiana. So you can do it that way, but it's just as fine to just call an attorney in Indiana. But it never hurts to have a local attorney as well to help manage your treatment. But you're going to ultimately need to have an attorney in the state where you're injured.
Okay, and I like it too, how you're like, the evidence on the scene is important. Is law enforcement, whoever comes out, are they getting enough? Is there things that you need to do if you're able?
Well, the police are going to do what they do as to their investigation.
Right.
And they're going to see evidence at the scene. I don't know necessarily they're going to pull the black box. So that's where you need a lawyer to get involved to say, hey, listen, don't get rid of that. We want to check it. As these cases go on, I'll review the black box. The other side will do a black box. And the police do a very good job of getting evidence, but you're going to want somebody else to come behind and hire the proper trucking experts to get the rest of the story.
See, especially people, from the South, and you always want to just make things go. You want to make everybody feel comfortable. Is there something that we're doing that you're like, that was great, you were being nice to the person that just hit you, but you could be really screwing up your case?
I mean, I think people have a tendency to not want to complain, which is great. But going out of your way to say, I'm all right, I'm okay, it can come back to haunt you in the end, because a good defense attorney is going to use everything they can to protect their client.
Right.
And sometimes my clients are like, they're so mean to me. They're doing their job. That's what you have to remember. And if you say at the scene, I'm okay, they have every right to bring that up. Like, well, you said you were okay. Why are you injured now?
Yeah.
So at the scene, talk to the officer, tell them what happened. But other than that, don't volunteer too much information. Don't try to make the person that hit you feel
good about it.
Feel better. Yeah, because that needs to all play out. And you need to see how your injuries go. Do
you have to speak to them at all? Is there any law that says, we were just involved in a wreck, we have to exchange information or talk?
Well, there's no law that says you have to talk, but if you have a wreck that you don't think rises to the element that you need to call police, you have a duty to trade information.
Okay.
So, or if you hit somebody in a parking lot or hit a car in a parking lot, you're there, you have a duty to leave information so they can get in touch with you. So you have a duty to exchange information if the officer's not there. If the officer's coming, you don't have a duty to talk. I mean, courtesy is never bad.
Right.
Make sure everybody's safe at the scene.
Right.
And use your common sense and be polite.
See, these are great tips. Again, it's easy to think about now. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, emotions get wild and you get a little nervous.
And that's really, I'm giving you this advice. If I get in a wreck and my daughter is really injured or my son, I may be the crazy one at the scene too. So I'm giving you advice, but I'm saying it's going to unroll as it unrolls. But just try to breathe first. First.
Yes, and when in doubt, 866-STEWART. Give them a call. You see the information on the screen. Brent, you've been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.